Imagine this: you invest $1,000 into a new crypto project that everyone online is hyping up. The next morning, you wake up, check your wallet, and see that your money has tripled overnight. You're thinking, wow, I just cracked the code to becoming a crypto millionaire. But a week later, when you try to cash out, the withdrawal button doesn't work. The website goes down, the Telegram group disappears, and just like that, your investment, your dream of financial freedom, vanishes into thin air. Congratulations. You just experienced the scam no one talks about. Crypto has created real millionaires. That's true, but it has also created millions of victims who lost everything chasing the same dream. And the most dangerous part, these scams are so convincing that even smart, careful people are falling for them every single day. By the end of this video, you'll understand how these scams work, how to spot them before they drain your wallet, and how not to end up broke forever. Let's start with the biggest trap of all rug pulls. And no, I'm not talking about someone yanking a carpet from under your feet, though that's exactly what it feels like. A rug pull happens when developers launch a new crypto token or project, hype it up with flashy marketing, fake influencers, and promises of insane returns. People start pouring money in, prices shoot up, and everyone feels like they're getting rich. Then bam, the developers drain the liquidity pool, cash out, and vanish. The token's value drops to near zero, and investors are left holding digital dust. Take the infamous Squid Game token. It launched right after the Netflix series blew up. The hype was massive. People were posting screenshots of their gains online, bragging about how they doubled or tripled their money overnight. The price skyrocketed, until one day, the creators disappeared, taking an estimated $3 million with them. Investors couldn't even sell their tokens because the contract was designed to block withdrawals. Imagine thinking you're about to be rich, only to realize you've been played like a violin. But rug pulls are just one piece of the puzzle. Another scam that's stealing millions is the fake exchange. You might find a sleek website, perfectly designed, with trading charts, fake volume, even customer support. It looks legit. You deposit your crypto, thinking you're buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, or the next big altcoin. You even see your account balance go up. But when you try to withdraw, nothing. The site either crashes or asks for extra verification, and eventually, it just disappears. All that money you thought was growing. Gona na ares, where things get wild. Some scammers actually create mobile apps and get them approved in the App Store or Google Play. You download what looks like a legitimate trading app, deposit your money, and it functions just like a real exchange. Until one day, the app gets pulled, and so does your cash. Think about it: you trusted Apple and Google's platforms, but even they sometimes can't catch these scams in time. And then there's the influencer pump and dump. You've probably seen it, some random crypto influencer on YouTube or Twitter, screaming about a hidden gem that esco into 100x. You rush to buy it because you don't want to miss the rocket to the moon. But what you don't know is that the influencer already bought in early. As soon as you and thousands of others start buying, they sell at the top, making huge profits. The price crashes, and you're left holding the bag. They get rich. You get wrecked. And here's the sneakiest scam of them all: the romance investment scam. This one combines love and money in the worst way possible. A scammer builds a fake online relationship with you. They gain your trust over weeks or months. Then they casually mention they're making crazy money with crypto investments. They offer to show you how. They direct you to a fake platform, maybe even walk you through the first investment. At first, it looks you invest a little. You see fake profits, you feel confident. But when you put in more money, thinking this person cares about you, the scammer ghosts, and your money goes with them. Not only do you lose your savings, but you also feel heartbroken because the relationship wasn't even real. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can people fall for this? But let me tell you, scammers know psychology better than anyone. They use greed, fear, and urgency to cloud your judgment. When you see other people posting insane profits online, you feel FAO. Oh, the fear of missing out. When a project says limited pre-sale or only 24 hours left, it tricks you into acting fast without thinking. And when someone you trust or think you trust tells you about an opportunity, you let your guard down. These scams aren't about stupidity. They're about manipulation. Here's the cold truth. Crypto is like the Wild West. There are real opportunities. Yes, people have genuinely become millionaires. But for every one legit project, there are 10 scams lurking around the corner. The scammers don't need to convince everyone, they just need to trick a few thousand people at a time. And that's millions in their pockets. But don't worry, because I'm not here just to scare you. I'm here to arm you with the knowledge that keeps you safe. So here are some rules to survive in the crypto jungle. Rule number 1. If a project promises guaranteed returns, it's a scam. Nothing in crypto, or investing in general, is guaranteed. If they say 10% daily profit, or double your money in a week, run. Rule number 2. Research the team. If the developers are anonymous and you can't find verifiable information about them, be cautious. Real projects are proud to show who is behind them. Rule number 3. Check for audits. Legitimate tokens often get their smart contracts audited by third-party firms. If there's no audit, there's a higher risk. It's a rug pull waiting to happen. Rule number 4. Don't invest just because an influencer says so. Ask yourself, why are they promoting it? Are they being paid? Did they buy in early? Remember, their profit could be your loss. And rule number 5, never invest money you can't afford to lose. Because, let's face it, in crypto, the line between millionaire and broke can be very, very thin. Now, let's lighten this up with a little humor. If a random Telegram group is promising you guaranteed Lamborghini in 3 months, chess love, and reply, sorry, I'm already booked on the rocket to Mars with Elon. Because honestly, that's how ridiculous some of these scams are. But jokes aside, think about this: your money represents your time, your effort, your future. Losing it to a scam isn't just losing cash. It's losing the dreams you worked for. That is why protecting yourself isn't just about being careful, it is about valuing your own future enough not to hand it over to a scammer on a silver platter. So here's the final question. Will you be the next crypto millionaire? Or will you be broke forever? The answer depends on how careful you are, how much research you do, and whether you let hype control your decisions. If you've made it this far, you're already smarter than most people diving into crypto blindly. You now know the tricks scammers use, and that gives you an edge. So don't just keep this knowledge to yourself, share it with others. Because the more people know, the harder it becomes for scammers to succeed. And if you want to keep your money safe and learn how to actually grow it the right way, hit that subscribe button. Think of it as your anti-scam insurance. It's free, it's powerful, and unlike most crypto schemes, it actually delivers.